Hello everyone, here's Savita. Good afternoon. Today I will be starting some seeds, but this time I'll be using coconut fibers, and I bought some of them and they look like this ones over here. And I will be soaking them in water, and then I can start putting the seeds in there. So they'll be expanding so high. So guys, I already soaked some of this coconut fibers, coconut coirs, and this is how they look like now. So I will be opening the top and we'll be putting the seeds in there. Get a scissor. So I would like to put some zucchinis here and some tomatoes. And I also have some kohlrabis. I don't know how they call it in English. I have to check that out. I will also be using some seed starter soil for my annuals and perennials that cannot winter sow. And then I'm ready for spring. Hopefully they'll all come up. So here they are. So guys, I got more seeds, some round zucchinis, this yellow zucchini that's actually can grow in a pot or can climb a trellis. So I'll try that. And I already sowed some kohlrabi. I don't know it's called in English. And they already germinated. And I can't keep my hands off this dahlia, another dahlia, and this blue flowering plant here. So I have to take care of that too. And I really love this round zucchinis. I can bake it in the oven, just cut it in half and then just fill it with other kinds of vegetables or just meat, ground meat, and they are really very good. So let's plant 3 of those too. And there are also only 5 seeds here. This is the coeur de boeuf. Very big tomatoes, very ugly ones, but very delicious. So I plant all of that because there are only 5 seeds in there. Really only 5, not even a single one for free. Anyway. So I will really be upset if not all of them will come up. Hi, honey. I wish use the dining table. You have to buy me a greenhouse. So I don't have to water it now because it's soaking wet. And I think they'll germinate in 10 to 14 days, it says, with the tomatoes. Yeah, let's see. So I'll be covering it with this cover that goes with this to keep the moisture in there. And I will be putting it on the floor close to the window. We have floor heating. These are the seeds that I started 5 days ago, and the kale are really tall now. They came up after 3 days and it's growing very fast. The tomatoes are coming up too, but it's a little bit slower. Like I see a sprout there. It's coming up, but it probably take a few more days. So here are more seeds that I started here in this coconut coirs, and the morning glory germinated after 2 days, I think. And there are some nasturtiums in white coming up, and some other seeds. They're still small, some of the other ones, but they're all coming up, I think. And I'm really happy about this. I don't know what this is. I took a seed pod, a dried seed pod from a botanical garden because I really like the flowers. It's orange and it's a climber. It's an annual. So I don't know what's the name, but I opened the seed pod on top of the coconut coirs here, and there were hundreds of seeds in there. That's why it's really crowded right now, but I'll try to handle them, thin them when they grow a little bit bigger. So guys, that's it for now, and I hope to see you again in 2 days. Bye now. Have a nice day.